Hello, lovely people. This is Joyjam, and today we're going to be doing something interesting. As some of you people out there might be the kinds of people that are like, I believe that every person is unique and has their own things that are special to them. I don't know if I believe that. If there were to be a thing that was unique about me, it would be this. Because I haven't found a way to make it helpful to other people yet, but I have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of words of writing just for my own stuff that I don't know, it's just sort of a function of who I am, is that I make this kind of stuff. And I think even though it may not, I don't know if people will find it entertaining, I don't know if people will care about it at all, but it's definitely a big part of who I am, and almost nobody ever sees it. So we're not gonna get into like the really deep parts yet. I don't know if you know this about me, but I actually have seven journals that I've been keeping since I was 11. So that's like the big leagues. My flash drive, that's like the big leagues. Today we're gonna be taking a look at some of the notes on my phone, and I could lie to you and I could say that this was, stuff that I made when I was 14. It's not. This is all from the last 2 years. So here goes. What is in the notes on my phone? Let's find out. This one's really fucking emo. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This one's just. Who am I even kidding with this one? Notice how he turns up his music. It is too loud to hear his thoughts. His immediate move to the TV once he returns home. Absence from himself. A personality everywhere else. Notice how she stares at the wall, the ceiling, the sky. It is far more interesting in her head than in the world around. Her neglect of parties, dating, shopping, of all high school tradition, eccentricity in her interests, disregarding all else. This was just me trying to be artsy. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, this one's fucking funny. Okay, so I guess, and I don't mean this, but one time I was not sober, and I wrote, "Do not date desperation mans. It turns bad." And that was probably just me being salty about. Basically, like, I think a lot of the time, because I've explained this to my friends, like I've explained this like 4 million times to people, but there's only 3 things that I want in a guy. It's very simple. I'm really not that complicated. A, he has to be sexy to me, which, maybe I am picky, but shut up. B, what the fuck is B? I don't even remember my own criteria. I have it in my notes, actually. Good thing we're doing a note reading thing. I can literally just read the note. A, he's sexy to me. I think he is attractive. B, I trust him in some capacity. But the thing is, I'm not gonna trust you, or it's not even really trust. It's just that I feel comfortable. I have to feel like I vibe with you. We sort of have to understand each other on some sort of level before anything else. C, this is the weird one. And it's sort of, the thing about C is that it wouldn't be a thing, except for I'm not attracted to you unless this is true. And the thing is, so C is basically that, and I've explained this in a lot of different ways, but that I can tell that you have a passion for something. And whether that passion goes into music or hating yourself or... Well, those have been the guys that I've liked so far. Whether that passion goes into music or hating yourself or caring about others, it doesn't matter really to me personally if it's a positive or negative thing. Obviously, it's better if it's a positive, but if it's not, that's not gonna change the way that I'm feeling. And so yeah, so you have to, I have to see that you have a really deep passion for something, because that just sort of clicks off something in my brain and I'm like, yeah, I can make that guy love me. I know I can. You have lived no more of the future than I have. In that sense, we are just as old. Well, no fucking shit, Joy. No, that's not how time works. I don't know, I always talk about, time and fucking shadows and shit. There's sometimes when you don't ever touch someone. You always keep your distance. But then in the night, you find yourself... I probably shouldn't put that one in either, but... See, this is why I didn't want to make this video. This is why I procrastinated making this video, because I knew I would sound like a fucking crazy person. But whatever. I told you. I like passionate people, okay? And if there's literal proof of that, then it's something that I'm gonna find sexy. I absolutely cannot put this in the fucking video. I'm about to have some really weird fucking comments, aren't I? Oh my god, I forgot about this note. Okay, so here are dirty Christmas puns with Joyjam. If I jingle your bells, will I get a white Christmas? Are you a snowflake? 'Cause I'm falling for you. Are you an igloo? 'Cause I think you're pretty cool. I'm no snowman, but you make me melt. And when there's two that have the same exact punchline. Where do snow people dance? Snowballs! What's the difference between snowmen and snow women? Snowballs. And then it just says hip hop plus video games at the bottom. Oh! Oh boy. We've found ourselves a note to self. I do this a lot, actually. I know I'm not the only one who does this, but like I'll leave notes. I'll be like, oh dear Joy, dear future Joy. Hello future. Future, you fucking bitch. Read this cause I'm smarter than you. That was the one I made before high school. I should read that sometime. That one's a fucking trip. I'm like, oh god, I don't think I should say like half of that shit on camera though. Here we go. Dear Joy. I don't want to listen to my own ranting. I don't expect you guys to either. I wrote a lot of those things because, as you can probably tell by my last video, which was how not to achieve your goals, I have a lot of experience with getting very, very excited about a goal and then not going through with it. And I really, really dislike that part of myself. I don't think I'm like, any better than anybody else, but I do think that when I have a goal, I get obsessed with it pretty much no matter what the goal is, because I have so much like mental energy that I just need to put into something, and almost always that's just going to go into thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about this goal, and then I'm not actually doing the goal, and then I end up, getting disappointed with myself. Just watch the video, honestly. It's a really good description of what my head has gone through this year, and just in general. I'm trying to change my perspective on that, because I've been going through that cycle a lot for the last like 5 or 6 years, and so I'm trying to change who I am. I'm only 19, like my brain's not developed yet completely, so I got time. I got time. We're working on it. We're working on it together. And I mean, so far it's been pretty good. I've made a video every single day of 2019. Not all of them have been posted, but I've started posting them every day, and the editing, I mean, it takes a long time, and I feel like I'm really doing well. I just hope I didn't jump into it too fast, because in the past I have done that, and then things have not gone well. So, it's a process. We're working on it. Everything's fine. You can be depressed about what you don't have, or love what you do. That's pretty simple. That's pretty self-explanatory. And I mean, I do think that's really true. Gratitude is a virtue, my guys. It's really a freaking virtue. Fast, bitch. That's how you know I like doing this. It's not gonna be this long. I've already been recording this for 21 minutes. And if that doesn't tell you that I am fucking narcissistic as hell and I love talking about my own writing, what other proof do you need, honestly? Maybe I should like put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. There was one thing in this note where I was talking about how books and reading can change your perspective. And the way I described it was, I said, it's like an earthquake that shifts everything in the world 2 inches to the left. And I just thought that was a really cool visual, because, it's like everything has changed, but also nothing has changed at all. I love it. I love it. I'm so cool, guys, right? Like, that's why you totally didn't quit off this video, right? Yeah. I think I need to end this video because I think my SD card is gonna run out of battery. Thank you so much for watching. If you really got this far, this is the longest video that I've ever recorded, and it's because I really, really like doing this. Like, it's not that I like I said at the beginning, I don't share these things that often, but do I go through them by myself and laugh at them often? Absolutely. If you actually watch this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And, you know, let me know what else you want to see, because, you know, you're my fam. You're my, yes, we're brothers now. Like, we're in this together. You actually get me, you know? Not that I don't think I can be God. I'm not that complicated, as you can pretty much tell. I have the same fucking worries. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll, see you tomorrow. Bye!